Welcome to Reaching World Podcast, where we highlight the world's largest network of influencers for good, love, and service. Join us in saying thank you to these incredible individuals and organizations by listening, subscribing, and sharing their legacies. And by doing this together, we will help inspire others to leave their legacy of service and love. I'm your host, Zach Garner. So we're super fortunate to have Erick Salgado on the podcast today. Erick, go ahead and introduce yourself to our podcast listeners.
Okay, so hey guys, it's very good to be here. I'm this guy working on online businesses for 20 years now.
Oh, wow.
And launching in Brazil 20 years ago, brought this business to the United States 10 business ago. And it was like 6 years working to bring this platform to the standards that we should have here in the United States. And then we started work 4 years ago with the first version of this platform, and then we launched BuilderAll in 2017 in the United States. We are among those top seller softwares here so far. And that's pretty much what I do. This is pretty much my life, 24 hours a day for a few years.
Good for you. So you've been making money online for 20 years, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about that story and how it's evolved. What did you start doing? Where did you find success? Where did you find, obstacles and those type of things?
Well, if you are an online entrepreneur, you want to build your business online, especially if you started like 20 years ago. I started before Google in Brazil. It was really, really hard to bring people to your website or to make people like figure out that you are online, because we had no digital marketing before. It was something like you have to build a website and then use a billboard to bring people to your website or TV ads. It was crazy, man. It was really, really hard to bring people to a website back there. So we created a few websites. Actually, I created more than 80 websites, 80 business. And from the beginning to the end, working a lot, creating websites and copy and videos and dashboards and systems. It's like I can tell you, I can write one book telling you how I succeed, but I can write 80 books telling you how to fail online, because it's not easy, and it's not easy. And the most challenging thing of working online is when people come to your website, you have to figure it out what they will see, what they will think, what they will imagine, because especially for BuilderAll, that a lot of people compare BuilderAll with Wix or ClickFunnels or Lead Pages or any other softwares, and it's hard for us doing this job because we are actually not competitors of those other platforms. So we are creating our own niche. We are creating our own way to do business or to solve problems and things like that. So we are a category creator. And the biggest challenge today is to make people see that we are not like other platforms. We are different. When you come to BuilderAll, you will have a learning curve. You will have to learn new stuff and to learn how to deal with BuilderAll. And once you learn, you can build anything you wanted. And what we see is a lot of people coming to BuilderAll and try to use BuilderAll the same way that you use WordPress, for example. And in the end of the day, what we are doing here is to create something that is totally different than WordPress. That's the point of creating something new, right? So this is a few challenges that we have when working online. But answering your question, I started 20 years ago with a fitness website. I worked with that website like for 6 months, and then I sold the website for what today would be $20,000. And I never had that much money in my hands, like never saw $20,000. And for me, it was like a big
life-changing, huh?
Yeah, man. For me, like, man, come on, $20,000 for a kid like 20 years old, it's online, it's crazy. And then I decided, okay, this is it. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to work with this thing. And then I started creating new business. And the main business that I have created, it was a neighborhood directory. In Brazil, we call O Melhor do Bairro. That would be the best of my neighborhood. And even today, it's still there. It's still one of the biggest neighborhood websites on the planet. We have more than 1,000 neighborhoods with franchises working on those neighborhoods, bringing content, going to the places and getting reviews and all those stuff. And when we start working with this directory, it was a absolute success. has in Brazil, we figured out that we should have something more for the business owners. Like just the advertisement, it was not enough. So we should be able to offer websites, blogs, email marketing, video solutions, and all those things. And then we figured out that we should create more complete platform to solve all the problems from small businesses, entrepreneurs, service providers. Because since you have the opportunity to sit in a table with a business owner, he's giving you 5 minutes, 10 minutes to see what you are selling, it would be better to have more stuff to offer, or to have the complete solution, since you have the opportunity to be there. And then we created started developing this new platform where the neighborhood advertisement, it was just like the beginning of the funnel, actually. So it was something like, you want to be featured as one of the best restaurants on the neighborhood? Yes, so I'm going to go there and talk to you. And then we start talking about the neighborhood directory, and then, do you have a website or not? Oh, you should have a website. You should collect emails. Oh, you should send emails like every week for your customers. And then we left the business with websites, blogs, email marketing, email marketing campaigns, and in the business directory and everything. So that's how it started, and that's what we are still doing. But today, since we are not just in Brazil anymore, we are working in 160 countries. And actually, BuilderAll, we have like 4 offices around the world. And today is way more digital. Yeah, today is way more online. Everything's online. Actually, the neighborhood directory is not like the big deal anymore. It's like just one software that we have on the platform, because BuilderAll grew it a lot. And that's it. This is what we have been doing.
That's awesome. Good for you. So yeah, tell us a little about that. So you brought BuilderAll to United States in 2017, right?
Yeah, we launched it.
When did you launch it in Brazil?
In Brazil, we launched it it was about 2015.
Okay.
2 years before. Yeah.
Awesome. Good for you. And you guys got a lot of momentum. I know you guys had an awesome affiliate program that was helping users promote it and tell their tribe and email lists about it as well. So tell us some highlights of users that are currently using BuilderAll's platform, some of the success stories of the affiliate program, and then business owners that are using it and some of their success stories of using BuilderAll.
Awesome. So in Brazil, we are marketing leaders. So we are the biggest platform in Brazil. And that's kind of a big deal, because Brazil is the third country in the world when you're talking about internet. It's first China, and then United States, and then Brazil. And we are leaders there. And in Brazil, we have like huge businesses using BuilderAll to build their websites and to collect emails and all those things. We have hospitals, we have schools, we have associations, and we have like entrepreneurs. We have a lot of businesses, cool businesses in Brazil. Here in the United States, one of those guys that we really love is Joe Barnes, and he has this Facebook course. He teaches people how to work with Facebook and all those things. But he's kind of the big deal on Facebook and buying traffic and all this stuff. And he created a whole membership area, website, and funnels and everything with BuilderAll. And so far, I guess he made way more than $1 million with his funnel. He actually is not living in the United States anymore. He's living in Caribbean, I guess, Bahamas, living the good life, and yeah, he's doing very, very well using BuilderAll. And for the affiliate, we have about like 4,000 affiliates working with BuilderAll. As you know, most of those affiliates, they sell like 1, 2, 3, 10 accounts, because they are just learning. It's not like every affiliate is going to sell like crazy, but we have more than 500 affiliates making more than $1,000 a month with BuilderAll. But that's cool, man, because $1,000 can help you to do a lot of things, right? And the biggest affiliates, we have people making $17,000 a month. We have people making $30,000 a month. We have a lot of people making $10,000 a month, $5,000 a month. I guess one of the top affiliates that we have right now is Leon James Kay. He's in England. We made a launch last year, and he was the number one on the launch, so he got a Mercedes-Benz. We gave him as a prize a Mercedes-Benz, a brand new Mercedes-Benz. But right now, I think he's making about $20,000 a month with BuilderAll.
That's awesome. Cool. Got a Mercedes-Benz out of being an affiliate, huh? That's great.
and that was really cool.
And he's in London, you said?
Mm-hmm. He's in London.
Awesome. Yeah. So if I'm an affiliate marketer and I want to start promoting BuilderAll. How do I go about doing that? And then what have you found that's been successful for these affiliates to generate some momentum?
Okay, so for the affiliates, how we work with affiliates? First of all, we have a few kinds of BuilderAll accounts. So we have the simplest ones, just the site builder, $90 a month. Then you have the site builder with the email marketing, $29 a month. Then you have the whole BuilderAll account, $49 a month. On this one, you have the site builder, email marketing, webinar, chatbot, Facebook integrations, videos, editors, image editors, and you have a lot of stuff there. It's more than 20 tools that we have on BuilderAll, and we make available on this plan for $49. The privilege to work as an affiliate, we give people who work with the business plan, the $49, right? So if you have a business account on BuilderAll, you can work as an affiliate. Like everybody who has a business account on BuilderAll can work as an affiliate. And all you have to do, we have a few funnels. We have more than 10 funnels ready to go. Is just choose a funnel, promote the link, and that's it. And pretty much that's the job. We have this 7 days free trial. It's one of the biggest, best funnels that we have. And people promote this 7 days free trial. And then when they subscribe, they're going to use BuilderAll for 7 days. They will fall in love with BuilderAll, and after 7 days, they upgrade. Once they upgrade, the affiliate makes like 100% commissions on the first payment. And then they make 30% commissions on the recurring payments on the affiliate.
Wow, that's great. That's fantastic. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what was a challenge or two that you had to overcome, like launching BuilderAll as an entrepreneur? We understand that entrepreneurs face obstacles all the time, every single day in our business. What kept you motivated to overcome those obstacles? And then what was one of your largest obstacles you did have to overcome?
Well, what keeps us motivated working with BuilderAll? It's like, I would say it's not the money, because in the end of the day, we work like crazy and we just make like a salary on the company. Yeah. We are like a startup, and you know how that works. Every money that you make goes to the developers and all those things. So it's definitely not the money, but the feeling to be actually creating something that's growing and growing and growing. And especially when you see people creating stuff with your tool, that's what makes us happy. Like when I see websites, when I see people sharing something like, hey, I just created this blog, or I'm just making money with this product, or like when people start actually to do stuff and to build stuff and get results, that's what makes us really, really proud of what we are doing. That's what motivates us like every day to have this contact with the BuilderAll users. That's awesome.
Providing real content value, help changing people's lives for the better.
And man, and we see very nice testimonials, like people that can actually have a chance to work from home, not working from BuilderAll, but they can create their business, their courses or their stores or like their websites and blogs, or making money as an affiliate of other products. So you see people actually using the platform, creating stuff. Actually, right now we have more than 500,000 websites online. So as you can see, people are using the platform and creating stuff. And the biggest challenge is when you work with softwares and things like that, you don't have like 100% control of everything. We try to have 100% control of everything. So we have our servers, we have our special internet link on the data center. So we have one data center here we work with one data center here in Miami, and those guys are huge. They do the whole police and AT&T, Verizon. They do crazy stuff there. And they have a 10 giga internet link for everybody and a 10 giga link for BuilderAll itself. We have more than 200 machines there. We have the software to send emails, to work with the emails. We own everything that we have. Like we have the softwares we created the softwares for site builders and the videos and webinar. Everything that we are doing, we develop from the beginning to the end, and including the infrastructure, everything. So we have a lot of things that can go wrong, and everything that can go wrong, man, it will go wrong. It will be wrong. So it's a lot of problems, a lot of stuff. When you work with those kind of crazy stuff, like servers, data centers, internet links, and the senders, and wow, it's crazy, and it's not all the time that you have control. For example, we are attacked like every day. Every day people are attacked BuilderAll. Every day people try to bring BuilderAll down, and that's I don't think that's special. I think that's normal for companies, startups. Like it's something that happens. So only the firewall that we have to buy it to put on this special internet link, it was more than $100,000, just this firewall to deal with these kind of things that can happen. And then man, that's crazy. Like programmers, we have more than 100 programmers working on BuilderAll, and like how it feels working with people every day, and a lot of problems and a lot of challenge to develop the code. Because what we are doing on BuilderAll, actually you never saw before. You can't find a tool that have all the integration that BuilderAll has. It's almost impossible. It's crazy, and it's very, very, very hard to do. So it's hard to keep all those 100 programmers motivated and working fine. So the back end of the whole thing is not easy. It's a lot of job, a lot of work every day, man.
I can't imagine. You become a professional problem solver, right? Running that many tools and resources for entrepreneurs. Yeah.
But in the end of the day, like the whole company, the whole team, we have a company policy. Like every single one who works with BuilderAll owns a little piece of the company. We have this stock sharing with the people who works with BuilderAll, so everybody feels like they own a little bit of the BuilderAll itself. And what we see like every day, it's not easy, because again, everything that can go wrong, it will be wrong, and we have to solve problems all the time. But in the end of the day, when we see the websites, the blogs, when we see people selling, when we see the checkouts, oh, this guy just made a $5,000 sale, like everybody gets excited. Everybody sees that what we are doing matters. That's actually what motivates the whole team and everything.
Absolutely. You all have that one mission, one purpose. That's awesome. There's strength in numbers for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Erick, we appreciate your time today and being on the podcast. So if I'm listening to the podcast and want to get my business and my funnel up and running, what's the best way to go about doing that? Where can we find BuilderAll website and social media platforms?
That's pretty much BuilderAll.com. And as you said, if you want to do funnels and things like that, I just want to say that BuilderAll is launching a new tool for you to create funnels. It's just because BuilderAll, you can build websites, you can do a lot of things, but the funnel is actually a strategy, right? It's a lot of pages organized in a way that you're going to get a result that you wanted. So a funnel is a strategy. But we created now on BuilderAll, we're going to call, I don't know if we are going to call BuilderAll Canvas. I think that's going to be BuilderAll Funnels or something like that. But it's a special tool for you to create funnels. And it's very, very different of everything out there, because you're going to be able to actually drag and drop your funnel in a way that you can see the whole thing. And you're going to be able to add the checkouts, the links, the pages, the pop-ups, and everything right there on the canvas. It's very, very new. It's something that nobody else has, and it makes your life easier. And I think we are just a few days to launch this new tool, so keep your eyes open for this new tool, because it's going to change the way that you work with funnels. And that's it, man. For you to go to BuilderAll, it's just like BuilderAll.com, and you're going to figure it out.
Sounds awesome. You heard it there. Thanks, Erick. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're big fans of BuilderAll. We have some funnels and websites on there, and we use it every day. So we appreciate all you're doing and your team's doing to help change the world in your own way, and provide real value for entrepreneurs to change their world in their own way. So, and BuilderAll is a great tool and resource for that. Erick, is there an event coming up that you're going to be at, or you're going to attend, or is there a BuilderAll event that users can attend or watch, whether via webinar or live events coming up?
Yeah, we're going to have on BuilderAll, we have this Everest digital marketing event. Like it is an event for BuilderAll users where we share some strategies, funnels, special things, and stories and testimonials and motivation. It's like a BuilderAll celebration. On those events, we don't sell anything, because it's all about BuilderAll, and people on those events, they already have the BuilderAll account. And if you are new on BuilderAll, or if you are considering joining BuilderAll, you should go to one of those events and see what is actually BuilderAll about. We're going to have this Everest event in March, like 16 and 17 in London. That would be the Everest in London, 16, 17 of March. We're going to have in Germany, in Nuremberg, in May 21st and June the 1st. And then we're going to have in Italy, in Bologna, that would be June 8 and 9. And I guess so far with the dates, that's it. Then we're going to have in September in Brazil. In October, we're going to have this event in France. I don't know if we are going to have an event here in the United States this year, but they are trying to figure out an event in China as well, in Shanghai.
Oh, wow.
And another event in, I guess, in Philippines. So a few events we're going to have this year around the world.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That would be great. And we are considering one event in Israel because we have a huge network of people working with BuilderAll in Israel. They are trying to put together an event, and maybe we're going to be in Israel as well this year. So if you are on BuilderAll, you can go to your back office. On the back office, you have a page or a button that tells you about the BuilderAll community, and then you can figure out all those events and you can find about all those events and dates and everything. And that's it.
Perfect.
You can have there.
Sounds awesome. We'll have to mark our calendar and see which one we can attend. That'd be great.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks, Eric. We appreciate your time today. We love BuilderAll. We're fans of it. And thanks again for all you do and changing the world in your own way.
Thank you, Zach. And actually, it's a pleasure to be here with you.
These episodes will be launched on Mondays and Thursdays. And if you'd like someone to be on the podcast, if you think there's someone in your network that should be recognized for the good they are doing in the world, please reach out to us and send us a direct message. We can be found at Reaching World Podcast on Facebook.com. So be sure to find us there, like our page, and submit any ideas or suggestions of individuals or organizations that should be highlighted on this podcast.